our market is really good. There's always 2 to 3,000 traditionally homes that sell in the Central Florida market month after month. So there are definitely opportunities, if you're a seller that you'd like to sell your home. And if you're buyers, there's opportunities to buy. But again, in this article, it says that mortgage rates will stay low.
Yeah.
Talking in the lenders and everything, it's like they're saying that if interest rates do rise, they're going to go up like a quarter of a point or a half a point or something. It's not going to be like they're going to go up 10 points or they're going to go up, really high really quickly. And then there's less risk for a mortgage bubble, which we kind of talked a little bit about that, because what they used to have is adjustable rate mortgages, which means that the interest rate would fluctuate with the market.
Yeah.
And so when it fluctuates with the market, it has a certain percentage that it can go up, but it's quite a bit that it can go up. The millennials are actually, starting to buy more and more houses. And when you're a first-time buyer, coming up with that big amount of change, big chunk of change, you're like, oh my gosh, where am I going to get that? Or how am I going to do it? And when you look at the tax savings with the write-offs that are given to you for home ownership, it almost becomes a no-brainer.
Yeah.
The last thing is job growth is another huge reason why you shouldn't panic, because job growth in this area is huge. And I saw something recently that said that Orlando is one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country.
It is. I think I read too the other day, it's like 4% or something like that.
Yeah, 4 something, yeah.
And before we were at the highest, I think. We were like 12 or 13%.
Now we're going to go to our neighborhood of the week and talk a little bit about that. And, we record the show here in Maitland and, do the show here in Maitland. And so that's our community that we're going to pick. When you look at what's on the market in Maitland, it is 135 properties are on the market right now, of which 30 of them are condos, and they actually range in price from $36,000 to $279,000.
There's 98 homes, and they range from the low side of 120,000, all the way up to the big side of 3.5 million.
Yeah, and a lot of those are on Lake Maitland, and so there are, the gorgeous homes that are over there, obviously. And then there's 7 townhomes.
Yeah, and those range from $214,900 up to $387,500.
There were 26 homes or 26 properties that were sold in the last 30 days, which when you look at 135, divide that out, there's a little over 3 months supply. And as you remember that we talked a little bit earlier.
About 5, almost 6.
Yeah, 6 would be a balanced market. So it definitely is a seller's market that is out there.